They may only have just begun to recover, but their most recent floods, you've got residents in the Hawkesbury-Nepean Valley already talking about a potential flood event coming up later in the year. Can you believe this? The Bureau of Meteorology this afternoon issued an alert warning for a third La Nina to hit Australia's east coast, sparking further fears of more heavy rain and flooding. But after already being battered with floods and more floods, residents there are turning their minds now to flood mitigation and prevention. And all eyes are on a landmark report released over the weekend by a panel of water experts commissioned by the New South Wales Government, which concluded that raising the height of the wall at Warragamba Dam would prevent damage to more than 70% of properties in the valley. Dr Ian Wright is a senior lecturer in environmental science at Western Sydney University, and he's in the studio with me right now. Ian, thank you very much for coming in.
Pleasure.
Should this dam wall be raised, and are you supportive of the report that came down over the weekend?
I've tried, but I can't get my hands on that report.
Right.
I've only seen the reports of it, both the printed version and a Channel 7 article on it. We need to see that report. It has been leaked, I gather. I would like to see the official report, and I think openness and transparency at this critical moment with imminent rain, we really need to see the whole deal.
Okay. Given you are short of information, do you think we should be raising the height of the wall of Warragamba Dam?
I'm very cautious about it. I don't know that it does add up, but we need to have a debate about all the factors that are contributing to this. The dam wall, and Warragamba is one, and it's a major factor, and I'm not discounting that. It's going to be expensive, it's going to be slow. It may take a decade. And I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. Now, we've had 3 massive floods in a space of under 2 years. We need to analyse all of them, because a lot of the floodwater comes down the Colo, the Gross River, the Upper Nepean, the South Creek, all these different areas. We've got more urban development coming. We've got lots of flood data. Let's analyse that. Is this the best value for money? Is it the fastest? And what else can we do?
OK, what else can we do is a good question. What about voluntary acquisition schemes? We did one 35 years ago along the Georges River in Sydney southwest. It worked in general. I think it had a great deal of impact and it worked. Would this work around the valley?
I think we need something really big like the Commonwealth had for Darwin after Cyclone Tracy. I think we need something big. I think that's part of it, voluntary acquisition. I think there's people that have bought houses that have just been approved that they can't actually afford to insure. I've met these people. We need to have a discussion with the insurance industry. If necessary, the government can consider underwriting it, or I don't know how. But people are buying houses for over $1 million that they cannot afford to insure. Flood evacuation routes. We need to build infrastructure in Western Sydney so people can get out in time. And we've got to learn from all of this. The people of Picton, some of them were only given half an hour to get out. So it's a smaller catchment. It's a bit more like Lismore. There's so much we need to do. It's like a whole matrix.
And sadly, before this rain arrives later this year, if that's what the Bureau is predicting, they're not going to be any more ready than what they were before the last event.
Absolutely. Absolutely right. And I've got friends at my university. I work on the floodplain. I've got friends there. I've got some that I can't even mention it to them because they'll be so emotional. Right. Hearing the news of the weather now, they won't be sleeping properly because of this.
Understand that. Ian Wright, thank you very much for coming in.
Absolute pleasure.
Good to speak with you.